Hi everyone, it's Killshot 999 Gaming. This is Playdead Live, the Farm Wing. We got Mirror, we got Box. This is standard 135 capacity. No Red Wedding, no legendaries, all of those things. It's a normal match, which we haven't had in a little while. So looking forward to this one. There's going to be a lot of shenanigans at play in this one. I think both these teams are going to get dirty tonight. We got Villar in the house, super chatting it up. I see you, Villar. Hello, 999 Army Kills, Great Mods, channel member sponsors, PDL, Auction House, Fishing, Death Drop, Ship Strike. A lot of fun there. Pet battles. We did them all the last couple weeks, right? So we got some really, really good stuff in store for you guys tonight. But you know what? One thing that we like to do here, and Mir is playing, right? Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Are we sounding good tonight? Are we feeling good tonight? So Friday night was a little birthday spectacular. So we like to do it on Faction War nights. So how about you guys assist me here with a little birthday shout out for the one, the only, a founding member of Mir and longtime leader B-Dub was her birthday Friday night. So big shout out to B-Dub, and you guys know we like to do the little birthday box thing. So we get her set up and we got a lot of boxes to do. So that brings me to my next course of business. We see Bones in the house. Happy birthday, B-Dub. My next course of business is this Saturday night. We got a box event. It's been 2 months. I know you guys love your box events. So we got a lot of birthday boxes. We got a lot of regular boxes. So look for new items. Look for a lot of legendaries. We've already canceled it 3 times, JJ, so it's got to happen this week. I see Deadly Dimes in the house. Happy birthday, B-Dub. I hope it was amazing. So, yes, we do. Yes, we do. Busy B with a little birthday shout out over to B-Dub. Big happy birthday. Kel in the house. So, absolutely. And it is Veterans Day. So, today's Veterans Day. So, big shout out to all of our veterans, everyone who supports our country and makes the highest sacrifice, and also the families of those veterans as well. So, thank you. Animal, right there. Happy birthday shout out to B-Dub. So, that's how we do. Villar's like, I gotta say something. I gotta put some candles up there. How about Villar going big? Happy birthday, Bonnie. Many blessings to B-Dub. So I know, I know there's a lot going on last week, but this week kind of feels like a little bit more normal PDL vibe, right? I mean, we had a great few events Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I feel like we turned the corner. We got our sights set on Faction Wars and Thanksgiving and back to doing our events and then Christmas. So, one thing that we always are going to say, we got us. So, we're going to be here. We're going to be here for a little while doing what we do. All right. Hey, that's a lot of shout outs. So, let me show you. Now, I know Mir probably ain't going to want to look at this, but they're excited to play tonight. So we got Ark coming in at 5-0. They play Sly. Ark's still undefeated. Vox 3-2. They are hot on the trail of Ark. Sly 2-3. They are hot on the trail of Vox. And Mir played a really, really good game. They lost a close one their last time out. But Mir trying to get on in the win column. And I know they've been planning, strategizing, getting it together. So Mir and Vox tonight, going to be a good one. You guys can see, as I said, Wednesday night we got Sly and Ark. Next week we got Vox traveling to Sly, 2 players, no legends. And then we got Mir traveling to Ark, 2 players, no legends as well. So we are going to, you guys probably noticed I started to stream a little bit later tonight because we're not doing a bundle tonight. We're doing our second piece of Origin X gear Wednesday night. And we're only doing 1 bundle this week because hey, I mean, we got a big box event coming up, so people are going to allocate their resources over to those boxes. We're not doing PCP points tonight. We will add those on Wednesday. We will also have our money tree on Wednesday. But one thing that we are doing tonight is we are going to acknowledge last week's exceptional players. Now, I'll explain. These are called the MVPs. We're going to start out up top. Faction Wars. Our top Faction War player last week was the one, the only Gemstone. She was captain for ARC. They got the win. She got a Siege Award. She got 2 gold bars. So there were a lot of good players in that game, but Jim rose to the top and had a really, really good game to help ARC beat Vox. So we also had fish fights. Well, Shaman Sheila caught 5 fish, 5 swim shadies. She is the reason that the Shaman's Holy Snipers won last week. Quest Award. You can't really argue that Dr. Dye was on fire. Dr. Dye won a lot of dead dimes and won the slot tournament in Friday Night Quest. How about the Saturday event? Valar winning her first ever pet battle. And Injustice with the pick 3. Now, I had to pick the top player. And you could probably just look at all the things there and say, well, hey, Jim had a good week. Shaman had a good week. Dr. Dye winning that first slot tournament, official slot tournament. Valar, Justice. But then I remembered the top PDL player. We had something else last week. And ARC was the first ship strike team to sink all the opponent's ships, and Valar was the captain. And that was my tiebreaker. Your top PDL player last week is Game Over Valar. She won her first ever pet battle and also leading ARC to a ship strike victory as well. So congratulations to Valar. So previously we had Kat, and this week we had Valar. Now, you guys get involved in a lot of events, win a lot of events, or participate in a lot of events, and you're going to get your name up there as well. No player has won the same category in back-to-back weeks. So I anticipate this is going to be a lot like PCP points. Going to have a lot of different winners. All right, Ron, we do have one more thing to do, though. We got one more thing because we want to give away a couple packs, Ron. I caught him off guard. Ron, will you tell him what time it is? All right, Trigger. It's roll time, baby. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I need everybody here. Give me numbers from 1. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. See, you guys, you're conditioned. I need numbers. Okay? From 1 to 12. 1 to 12. All right, here we go. Number 5. Number 5. Really? Really, you only had 12 options and none of y'all picked number 5? All right, try this again. Number 5 again. Number 2. Y'all got to be kidding me. All right, let's try this again, okay? Put in new numbers, and all y'all stop picking the same number. From 1 to 12, do it again. Be creative. See, if some of y'all would have picked 5, you would have won. Now watch, everybody's going to pick 5. All right, here we go. We're rolling it. Or it's like Dak Prescott would say, here we go. All right. Number 6. All right, we're giving away 3 packs. I got Diana, Kel, and Poison Arrow. Congratulations. All right, now let's get to this game. If you are JJ, Justice, Kel, Luxor, Cat, Crimson, Trigger, Ron, those 8 players, give me your pre-match buffs quickly. All right, while they're doing that, I'm going to take you down to the Vatican. Tonight's starting lineup is as follows. Going first in the DZ, we got Trigger. Trigger followed by Luxor. Luxor is in the rover spot. Luxor will be followed by Crimson Tide. She's in the tank zone and she's also sieging. Crimson's going to be followed by Kel. She's in the tank zone and sieging, but they chose the boat. Vox chose the tank. Then we go over to Father Ron. Father Ron is Rover Ron tonight. He is the sniper. He's also the captain. Ron will be followed by Justice. Justice is the sniper. He's in the bomber zone. Justice followed by Cat. Cat in the bomber zone, and Cat will be followed by JJ, who is the captain and in the DZ. Good luck to all players tonight. We're starting out with Trigger. Trigger, it is date night, baby. 20-second timer starts now. Trigger, Dark Boss to Main Street. Dark Boss. Could be worth an extra 25. Trigger playing Dark Boss in 1. Cap in 3. Negation Wand. Get rid of JJ's Blackout. Gonna steal Colossal Kang from Justice. Luna Lamp to Crimson. Max Spark. Luxor. Rage St. Malo Watchtower. With Mass Destruction. All right, and it hits. Let's get that Milo and light up the first Watchtower. All right, all within the timer. Let's go over to Luxor. Luxor, 20-second timer starts now. Beats the timer. Luxor. Heading down to the forge. All right, Luxor is going to be going for 2 rounds. We'll see Luxor in round 3. When Luxor comes back, light 2 strawman and 2 watchtowers and take down 2 blocks. 2 strawman, 2 watchtowers, and 2 blocks. That'll happen in round 3. Let's go to Crimson Tide, 20-second timer. Easily beats the timer. Crimson's going to jump into tank. Cannonball. Move to Temple Stairs. Dark Boss to their chest and a seal. Crimson playing Dark Boss in 1 with cap in 3. Got back-to-back Dark Bosses. F4 Top Hat with Mass Destruction. All right, Top Hat hits the wall. It is F4. After Mass Destruction calculates, it does take out a black block. 30% of a green block. 70 green remaining. Does light a watchtower. Takes the black block first, lights a watchtower. Watchtower number 2 for Team Box. Let's go to Kel, 20 seconds. Beats the timer. She's going to get in the ship. Let's give Kel a cannonball. Head over there, DZ. Gonna play boss on their chest. Kel playing boss in 1. Cap in 3. Seal with an Elmo. Elmo will light a watchtower. Ship, sail, boss, seal, Elmo. I don't know, maybe Diana's lagging. Pretty sure it did. All right, let's go over to Ron. 20-second timer, Ron. Beats the timer. All right, we got Rover Ron. Let's give Ron a tire. Move to their DZ. Ron gonna play Needle. Needle in 1, Cap in 2. Gonna turn his old friend Justice into an engineer. Sorry, Justice. Dropping a seal. Navy to the temple. And going to howl Justice. Now, remember, one of the howls dropped off. So it's only a 1-second howl because of the mask. So Justice, you'll have 19 seconds. Was howl 2, now it's back down to howl 1. Rover, movement, needle, legendary, seal, navy, and ability. All good. All right, Justice, 19 seconds. Easily beats it. Justice is moving over to the temple steps. Immortal Woodrow. He'll play Immortal Woodrow, which means his bomber area cannot be occupied as long as that's up. And remember, Immortal Woodrow also has a seal. So you got to break that seal before you can kill Woodrow. He's going to play Absorption. And a prevention on the Navy. All right, movement's good. Woodrow. Absorption. Navy to the temple with mass destruction. And Ron says we're going to prevent the Navy. So no temple fire is put out. All right, let's go to Cat. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Cat is going to MBS Kel. Do we have an accepted challenge? See if she wants to leave the boat. Oh, a surrender. No, no. They wanted to see a fight. All right, we got a white flag. We got MBS. Got a ruffled feather. All right, one took the forge, one went in MBS. I like this. I like the way it's shaping up. We'll see them both in round 3. And JJ, 20 seconds. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Needle to the haystack from JJ. Needle in 1. Cap in 2. Dropping a seal. Navy to the temple does put it out. And mass destruction. Needle, seal, Navy, and MD. All right. That's the end of round number 1. Little known fact. All right. If Kel would have went into the portal and JJ would have disabled the cyborg, they would have gotten a triple crown. Even if Kel would have lost, if she went into the portal, that would have opened up the door for JJ to go to the cyborg, and they would have gotten a triple crown, which would have been a nice bonus. All right, let's see what we got here. We're going to rotate. Blessing for Justice and Blessing for Crimson. Strawman, 0-0. DZ, 25 Mirror, 0 Vox. JJ with a halo. Kel with a halo. Trigger with a halo. We're going to dim the Dragonstone in the DZ for Vox. Yep, I got you, Ron. 1 second. I'm reviewing that now. And you are in their DZ. So Ron neutralizes that. So DZ is actually 0-0. All right, let's go to round number 2. Trigger from the DZ, 20-second timer. Easily beats the timer. Trigger going to go Colossal Kang to Main Street. Possible 73 for Trigger. Dragon Smoke. E2 Milo to the Watchtower. And Howl Justice down to 18 seconds. It hits, so we're going to light Watchtower number 3. Get another Milo. Dragon Smoke. Put that out. Everything else is good. All right, we're going to skip Luxor. We'll see Luxor in round 3. Let's go over to Crimson. Crimson, 20 seconds from the temple. Beats the timer. Crimson playing Colossal Kang to Main Street. Possible 73 for Crimson. Gonna go Pet Repel. F5 Snowstorm to the wall. Gonna amplify it as well. Remember, amplifies are double. Snowstorm will not have an effect because the black block has already been destroyed. But she is playing F5 Snowstorm. So the damage plus the mass destruction plus the amplify is going to take down 70% of a green block. And 80% of a green block, leaving 20% green. Takes down block and a half. Actually, it is a S6, S7 because it's round 2 and she's in the tank. Crimson gets the tank bonus. So Crimson, we're going to take down the rest of that green block. She gets E2 from the tank. All right, let's go over to Kel from the DZ, 20 seconds. Beats that quick. She's going to sail down to the bomber zone. Colossal Kang to her own boss. That could be worth 73 as well. Pet Repel. Milo to the Watchtower and Howl to Ron. Lower him down to 19 seconds. Ron says it hits. It's like that second Watchtower for Team Mir. And it is a Milo. All right, movement's good. Kang is good. Pet Repel, Grenade, and Howl. All good. 19 seconds, Ron. Beats the timer. All right, now that he's beat the timer, we are going to cap his needle. Put up on the scoreboard. Colossal Wicked Kang to Trigger's boss. Bounce Kel's back. Kel, that Kang's going back in your hand. And Ron playing Colossal. Could be worth 73. Gonna play Choke Smoke on the Temple. Nerf those attacks from Justice. Enrage St. Milo to the Watchtower. He's going to shatter that wall for 25. I've got 75 blue remaining. Vox. And it hits. That is going to be Watchtower number 4 lit up for Team Vox. And another Milo. All right. 18 seconds. Justice. Justice and JJ back-to-back turns. Oh, look at Justice. Easily beats the timer. That was not even a question. Gonna go Needle to the Haystack. Justice, Needle. In 2, cap in 3. Gold Spark Crimson. Pet Repel with a top loader. Gonna Howl Ron down to 18. All right. Needle's good. Gold Spark is good. Pet Repel's good. Watchtower. Mythic Dark Blue. First blue of the game. That Mythic will break your absorption. It'll also carry over. $10 points of damage. And we'll nerf their next grenade attack. All right, Justice losing his absorption. We're going to take him down to 90%. Up, he's playing his max absorption ability, which means he's keeping that absorption. And he's staying at 100%. Nicely done. All right, Cat beats the timer. And JJ, we will cap her needle. Needles are now 1-1. We'll give JJ a 20-second timer. She beats the timer. She's going to send a tractor. JJ releasing a tractor for a wave award. Ron says wait. Going to slide shawl. All right. She loses her seal. Loses her pet repel. Disappears. No wave award. And no splash out of the temple. And that is the end of round number 2. Captains, give me your subs. Crimson with another blessing. Justice with a blessing. Strawman 0-0. JJ second halo. Ron second halo. Trigger second halo. Fox 25. Mirror 0. We're going to darken the Dragonstone in the Bomber Zone for Mirror. JJ losing her seal. Elevation. Ron losing his seal. Luxor will be heading out. MPC will be coming in. MPC will start in the Forge. And then be allowed to move wherever. Rambo coming in for Trigger. Rambo will be played by Crimson. Dr. Dye coming in for Cat. Remember, new portal sub rules. Cat can come out. Dr. Dye will start up in the portal area in the sniper zone when it's her turn. Love the new sub rules because it really allows you to get whoever in. All right, let's get pre-match buffs. For Rambo and for MPC. All right, before Rambo's turn, we're going to cap the boss on Main Street for Vox. Also 219 points in Kang's. All right, let's go to round number 3. Rambo, 20-second timer. Rambo does not beat the timer. Three-second miss. We got boss to Main Street. Rambo playing boss in 3 with cap in 4. Dropping a seal. F5 Grizzly to the wall with mass destruction 10. All right, so Rambo will have to leave the DZ. Grizzly to the wall, going to be a big hit. F5 plus the mass destruction. Blue block. 75% of a blue block. So after the shatter from the previous turn, that gets rid of 2 blue blocks. So that is a full blue block remaining. All right, before MPC's turn, we're going to light 2 straw men. Straw man 1, straw man 2. We're going to light 2 watchtowers. Watchtower 1. Watchtower 2. We're going to take down 2 blocks. Black block and green block. Out of play. All right. Let's go over to MPC. 20-second timer MPC. Timer's up. Nerf timer is up. All right. We'll start with morph into a tank. Get into the rover. All right. Now, none of that can happen because MPC is at the forge. Remember, when you sub in for the player that's going out and in that zone. So I'm going to give you 2 options, Kel. Option A is go to your rover zone and establish, and then the grenade attack, or go to their DZ and redirect your attack. All right. So Kel is going to go to their DZ. All right, so morph to a tank, head over to their DZ. Going to play a Kang. to Kel's boss. Can you give me the color of the Kang? I do think that Kang was upgraded, but if you can check on that. Also going to play a seal. All right, I'll look it up. And if you can tell me what type of grenade you want to throw and where you want to throw it. It's regular Kang, I'm assuming. All right, so it is regular Kang. 45 point. All right, and grenade, please. There's been a 6-minute move already. All right. E1, Milo to the watchtower. Ron, Milo to the watchtower. All right, does hit. Now it's going to light watchtower number 5. Give him the points for the Milo. Real quick recap. Should be accurate now. Morb turn into a tank. Move to their DZ. 45-point Kang to the ball. Seal. Milo to the watchtower. All good. Let's go to Crimson. She is gold sparked. But we're going to cap her boss first. Before we start the timer, Crimson capping a boss. That is going to be flag number 2. And a 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Crimson is going to play Needle and Dragon Smoke. Crimson playing Needle in 3 with cap in 4. It's going to mute their wall to put negative modifiers on it since they have no amplify. And MPC is going to do the prevention, stop the grenade. Needle's good, Dragon Smoke's good, grenade is stopped, and putting mute on the wall before they amplify. Nice. All right, before Kel's turn, we are going to cap a 45-point Kang because the 73 was bounced. Flags are now 2-1. And we'll go to Kel with a 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Kel going to jump ship. And move to their rover zone. Play Harvest Wand. To get rid of their green block. Needle to the haystack. Kel playing needle. In 3 with cap in 4. Max seal to JJ. Amplify will get rid of the mute. Keep them at net 0. And a Milo to the Watchtower. Going to light Watchtower number 6. 6-4 on the Watchtowers. $18 seconds, Ron. Beats the timer. DZ Portal, release the tractor. Splash Justice out. Ron with a wave award. All right, Justice is waterlogged. He can't go back into Temple for a round. 18-second timer, Justice. Hey, JJ, it's implied it hits unless there's a legendary something, and then you just tell me to wait. Did not beat the timer. Remember, it was 18 seconds. So by the time it got to 20, move was not on time. Boss to their chest. Justice playing boss in 3, cap in 5. Gonna go seal and thrill. M7 Snowstorm to the wall with Ignite. And he's going to play the Candelabra. All right, so Candelabra is going to put out one of Mirrors. They have, or one of Voxes. They have 4. So it's going to take them down to 3. And it's going to take Mirror up to 7. 7 to 3. Candelabra, Boss, Seal and Thrill, and M7 Snowstorm. So it's going to make it a S8 Snowstorm, Ron, with Ignite. Mythic Sonar and Gold Sonar. $35 points. It'll make up for the mass destruction that's out there. So we'll nerf it down to an F5 Snowstorm equivalent. F5 Snowstorm equivalent. Blue block. And 75% of a blue block. I got 25 blue mirror. Mirror 1.25. Box with 1 full blue. So walls are close. And we will cap Justice Needle. We couldn't cap at the beginning of his turn because he had a timer penalty. Mirror's second needle. One second. All right. I think it should be needle should be 1 for Vox. Is that correct? Just 1? Crimson hasn't capped yet, though. Crimson doesn't cap until 4. Yep. All right, so it should be 2 to 1. Capped needles. JJ and Justice have each capped 1. Ron's capped 1. Crimson and Kel both have them on the map. All right. We're good. Dr. Dye, you're up. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Dr. Dye going to move from the sniper zone down to the temple. Boss to their chest. Dr. Dye playing boss in 3, cap in 5. Send a max seal over to Ron. Mass destruction. An S8 monster to the wall. From the temple, Dr. Dye bringing the big heat. S8 with amplify and more mass destruction. It's equivalent of more than a grizzly. Blue block, red block, and 10% of a red block. I got 90 red remaining. So 2.9 for Team Vox. And final move of round 3. JJ from the DZ, you're up. Beats the timer. JJ going skull to Dr. Dye. Gold spark to Ron. Shatter that wall. It'll take the 25% of a blue block down. So that's 1 full blue. Skull's going to give her an absorption. Ron says wait. So we got Skull, going to gold spark Ron. We got an Elmo and a Scold Ron. All right, going to prevent the Scold. And a red-blue to Elmo. Red-blue will break JJ's absorption from the Scold. And the prevention. All right, they're shutting them both down, JJ. All right, the end of round number 3. I got a blessing for Dr. Dye and Crimson. Strawman, 10 mirror, Vox 0. Let's give JJ a halo. Let's give Ron his 3rd halo. Give Problem Child a halo. It's 25 mirror, 0 Vox. All right, we go to round number 4. Crimson Tide playing Rambo. 20-second timer. Timer's up. Beat the Nerf timer. Going to Tiger Stairwall. Not sealed, just has a little extra Nerf on it. Rambo going to play Needle. Rambo's playing Needle in 4. Cap in 5. Send a max seal over to Crimson. M7 Grizzly to the wall with Shatter. Shatter's going to take that red down to 65 red. JJ, you got M7 Grizzly. She's in the tank. It's going to make it S11 Grizzly. Sorry, that's Rambo. Never mind. Rambo's not in the tank. It's an M7. M7 with mass destruction. 2.65. 6.5. Red block. And after mass destruction, red block. Rambo. It's more than 2.5 of the blocks down after mass destruction. Rambo with a gold bar. First wall for Team Box. All right, let's go to MPC, who's in the opposing DZ. 20 seconds. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Talon Justice. Justice in the rover zone. Pet Repel. Gold Spark, Dr. Die. E3 Milo to the Watchtower. Ron says wait. Ron, what you got? I need to pick up the pace on these weights, called. They're taking too long. So give me the prevention or the move. All right, red, blue. Final blue of the game for Vox. From Ron. That's going to go to MPC, and that will break MPC's seal. All right. Talon is good. Pet Repel's good. Gold Spark, Dr. Die. Milo is shut down. All right, before Crimson's turn, her needle is going to cap. Needles are now even at 2-2. And 20-second timer to Crimson. Timer's up. She did beat the Nerf timer, not the regular timer. I send a max seal over to Dr. Die. Playing Kruger. H9 top hat. To their wall and Hal to Justice. JJ wisely says, wait, quickly. So Hal Justice take him down to 17. JJ, what's the move? All right. MPC is going to prevent the grenade. All right. Couple mistakes here. All right. MPC already used prevention. JJ, do you have another actions you'd like to take? Actually, MPC played more, Braun. MPC has... All right. MPC does have a second prevention. All right, so that's a bad challenge. JJ should have let the grenade hit because Crimson mistargeted the wall. Crimson said H9 top hat to their wall, which means it was never going to hit anything. but JJ still miscalled the prevention. Had JJ said prevent the Kruger, Crimson's grenade would have went in the other direction and not hit, and JJ would have prevented the Kruger. So a couple mistakes we have to go through. Kruger does hit. So Kruger is going to take Mir from 7 back down to 6. Moore burns a prediction on a misfired grenade, a prevention on a misfired grenade, and everything else is good. All right, before Kel's turn, her needle is going to cap. That's needle number 3 for Team Mir. And Kel, we'll give you a 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Move down to their tank zone. Red Blaze to the Straw Man. E3 Elma to the Watchtower and Shatter. Are you going to shatter that blue wall down to 75 blue? Tiger stays. Ron says it hits. We're going to light up Straw Man number 3. And Elmo to the Watchtower is going to light up number 7. $18 seconds, Ron. Beats the timer. Ron's going to ditch his own rover, and he's going to go over and steal their rover. Give Ron a tire. And Ron will have himself a rover next turn. $18 seconds, Justice. Easily beats the timer. Justice going to move back to the temple steps. Very good move by Ron because they already used the talons, so that's a net gain for Ron. Go summon Colossal Gideon. Minus 38. For Vox. S8 with a thrill with Amplify. Let's amplify that wall. Diane's going to evoke it, and it does have Tigress. All right, so that's going to be an 8-9. The evoke's going to make it a 4.5. More than a grizzly, but we cut it in half. It'll make it a 4.5 red eye. And the Tigress charge will absorb some of that red eye damage to 4.5. But after the Amplify mirror, we will finish off 75% of that block. So you do get the blue block, but there's still one charge of Tigress left, which will nerf that red block a little bit. Dr. Dye, 20 seconds. Dr. Dye beats the timer. She's going to move to her DZ. Colossal Kang to her own boss. 75 of caps. Sorry, 73 if it caps. Dropping a seal. We'll hold off on a seal for now, because she has one. Milo to the wall and Howl to Justice. Drop him down to 16 seconds. All right, so Diana, you cannot reach the wall. So you have to redirect your grenade, because your first move was to establish in the DZ. So you can pick a new target for that grenade. Going to the watchtower. JJ, does it still hit? All right, so it is going to hit. Smart move. Use the pain, because that's an M7. So they'll still get a good piece of that. All right, let's go ahead and light watchtower number 4. They do get the points for the Milo. But we also got a Ron. Does the pain damage hit? It's going to be half of an M7 Grizzly. Does hit. We're going to get rid of the rest of the Tigress. And we're also going to take down a red block for Team Mir. 3 red blocks remaining. All right, final move of the first half, JJ. 20 seconds. You're right. I'll get to that in a second. All right. Her move is locked in. We're going to rebuild that red block. We're going to put the tigress back. She painted to a watchtower. Watchtower said, ouch, but did not light up. So the paint is wasted. And now we're going to go Colossal Kang to their boss. Could be worth 73. Going to mute, get rid of that amplify over on the other side. Now, JJ, did you mean watchtower this time, or did you mean wall? All right, E3 Elmo to the watchtower hits. We're going to light up watchtower number 8 for Team Mir. And an Elmo. All right, and that is the end of the first half. Captains, give me a round 5 subs. At the end of the round, let's rotate Justice into the temple. Justice getting a blessing. Crimson getting a blessing. JJ with a halo. MPC with a halo. MPC loses Pet Repel Smoke. JJ loses Seal Smoke. Strawman, 15 Mir, 0 Vox. DZ's 25 Mir, 0 Vox. Kel with a Siege Award. 100 points. Kel with a Bronze Star. Trigger for Rambo, Poison Arrow in the Ozone. Rambo heading out. Trigger coming back in. All right, Ron did not have the rover capped. So that means he will start out round 5 with the rover. Cardinal coming in. We got Cardinal up in the Ozone. Hendricks coming in. Justice will be playing Hendricks. All right, order is as follows. It'll be Trigger, Hendricks, Crimson, Kell, Ron, Justice, Dr. Dye, JJ, Poison Arrow, and the Cardinal. Before Trigger's turn, we're going to cap a 73-point Kang for Vox. And a third flag. All right, Trigger, 20-second timer starts now. Timer's up. Beat the timer. Trigger playing Needle to the Haystack. All right, hold up a second, Ron. Rambo played Boss in 3, correct? All right. Then Rambo could not have played Needle in round 4. Because Boss was out. All right, so Needle is an ineligible play. Now back to Ron's challenge. That is correct. The Sentry Gun, Chad has to go to the Ozone, but because they did not get the Cannonball and the Tire, there is no Sentry Gun for Team Mirror. So there's no turret. All right, so Rambo's Boss capped, but the Needle could have never been played. Now we go to Trigger's move. Needle to the Haystack. Played in 5. Cap in 6. E4 Elmo to the Watchtower with Amplify. JJ plays Immortal Blue. Mortal Blue is going to hit trigger for 40%. Trigger, it's going to take you down to 60% health. And she does get the amplify. All right, let's go over to Hendrix. 20 seconds. Trigger going to max absorb to keep her health using her ability. All right, remember, you guys cannot delete any moves. It has to stay up there. I'll read it, but a deletion is a 25-point penalty. Get that out to your factions. Even if it's a mistake, I'll read it, I'll acknowledge it, and then I'll say delete it and post it. All right? Hendrix going to move to the temple. Talon Justice to the temple. It's like Justice is beside himself. Get it? Because he's right next to himself. All right. Hendrix moved to the temple. Talon Justice to the temple. Drop a seal. Amplify the wall. All right, we got 4 charges that amplified now. They're all double. Dr. Dye's going to evoke. Poison Arrow is going to Pontiff the seal. 8 to a 4. And then the monster. All right, now we get some wall damage. We will get rid of the Tigress finally. And similar damage. We will take down 1 red block. 3 full red blocks for Team Mir. All right, let's go to Crimson from the tank zone. Crimson, 20 seconds for you. Timer's up. Beat the timer. Crimson's going to move to the temple steps. Bang to their wall. H9 top hat to the wall. And going to sap which target? Who are you going to sap? All right, going to sap Kel for half rage. Mythic blue from Kel. Second blue for Team Mirror. That's going to stop the top hat. Going to break Crimson Seal. But Bane is going to rebuild that red block. She's going to max absorb, so she will keep her seal. Everything else happens. Kelly got half rage and a 20-second timer. Kel does get a bonus to specialty grenade damage because she has a bronze star. Beats the timer. Kel is in range of her targets, but she does have to go in line for Temple Stairs. All right, Kel's going to go. H9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 19, 20. And it is lanterned S20 Unicorn. Holy moly. With mass destruction and amplify. Red block, red block, red block, and red block. And there would have been extra. Kel with a gold bar. That was set up nicely. Breaks Crimson Seal as well. All right. And it was a unicorn. So once we rebuild it, we get rid of black block, and they get a teardrop. Mir has taken the wall lead. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Crimson Scepter. Oh, back it up. Oh, my goodness. Sorry, Kel. Crimson put the sap on her and halved her rage. Ouch, ouch, ouch. All right, we got to reset it. It was S20. Now it's an S10. Now it did hit for more than 4. But we're going to recalculate. Because they just rebuilt it. Red block. Red block. Red block. And 20% of a red block. 80 red remaining. Team Mirror. What a sap play. Oh my goodness. That was a game changer. Ron and his rover. 18 seconds, Ron. Beats the time. You're already in the rover. You're good. You start out in it. Move to their DZ. Kruger and Pink Smoke. S6 Snowstorm to the wall with Mass Destruction 10. And Diana Roar is active. So that's your second challenge, I think. MD10. All right. Move to their DZ. Kruger. Kruger's going to put out Watchtower down to 7. Pink Smoke, S6. Snowstorm to the wall. Mythic Blue from Justice, final blue of the game. Ron going to max absorb it. "16 seconds, Justice." Beats the timer, Justice. Nice. Going to play Thraxus. +3 in round 6. Nader. Put those dusts on his enemies with Nader. Max Seal to Hendricks. S6 Unforgiven to the wall. Dr. Die. Going to absorb half of it with Roar. So we got 6, 7. So S7, they're going to take half of it to Dr. Die to Breaker Seal. Question is, will the rest of it be enough? Well, yeah, it's 80% red. So it does take down the final red block even after Diana takes half of it. Mass Destruction's got to be added and amplify as well. Justice with a gold bar. Crimson going to play Chromica, get some extra points off of it. Let's go over to Dr. Die. 20 seconds, Dr. Die. Easily beats the timer. Dr. Die going needle into the haystack. Playing needle. In 5. Might cap in 6 if we get there. Playing a heal and seal. S6 monster loaded to the wall with Shatter. Shatter is going to break 25% of that black block first. So it's 75. Second wall for both teams is stronger. S6 with mass destruction and amplify. Finish off the black. And she does get a green block with it. 2 blocks down. JJ, your move. 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Going to go Dune to the Straw Man. Fear Smoke Ron. Elmo to the Watchtower and Sap Ron. All right, Poison Arrow going to intervene the Elmo. That means we're going to fear Ron out of his rover into the no zone. Due to the Straw Man, we're going to light Straw Man number 4. All right, we light Straw Man number 4. Fear Ron. Elmo is shut down. And they also sap Ron. Poison Arrow, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Beat the nerf timer. All right, Poison Arrow is going to get into the turret. Needle to the haystack. Final haystack has been occupied. If we get to it, It will cap in round 6. Dropping a seal. S8 monster loaded to the wall. Kel going to intervene the grenade. Turret's good. Needle's good. Seal. Grenade shut down. All right, let's go over to the Cardinal. 20-second timer to the Cardinal. Beats the timer. He's going to blaze a straw man. Drop a seal. Sap Crimson. S1 Grizzly loaded to the wall. All right, it's going to light straw man number 5. Grizzly loaded to the wall after mass destruction. Not a lot of juice on it, but they do have a lot of amplify. 4 charges. Going to get you 1 black block. Remember, this wall's stronger. Not a lot of juice on it, but you do get a black block. All right, end of the round. We've got Justice with a blessing. Sorry, it's put on the right size. Justice with a blessing. Hendrix is there as well. DZ. JJ with a 5th halo. Trigger with a 3rd. DZ 25-25. Strawman 50 mirror. Vox 0. All right, we're about to begin the final round, which is Dragon Storm. Let's roll it and see how much extra rage is going to be in the final round. It is Rage 1, not a lot of rage. All right, before we get to that round, I do have to cap Justice Boss from round 5. And a 73-point Kang. Dr. Dye's Boss in round 5. So flags are 4-2. All right, start of round 6. Trigger. Your needle is going to cap. All right, and Dr. Dye, she did cap that round. That's why she was able to play the needle. That was the difference, all right? Trigger, you're up. 20-second timer starts now. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Kruger, Blue Spark, Super Thrill, H9, Unforgiven with Pet Score. And because needle capped, she is able to play her Pet Score. $15 points. All right, Cardinal going to prevent the Kruger. Trigger has to leave the DZ. Go to the no zone. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. S14, Unforgiven. Amplify and Mass Destruction. Green block, blue block, and a blue block for Trigger. Big hit. Let's go to Hendricks. From the Temple, Hendricks. 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Scold to Crimson, Seal and Thrill. H9 Maximon loaded to the wall. MD 10. Scold is going to give him an absorption. It hits. Take Crimson down to 90%. It's also going to light Watchtower number 8. Maximon loaded to the wall. That'll be a minus 15 for Team Vox. Green block and a green block. 2 blocks down for Justice. Or for Hendricks. Crimson beats the timer. Mythic Gideon. Minus 28 for Mir. with a pet score 15. Makes it minus 43. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And they're going to go Mythic and Immortal Sonar. It's 45. So it's going to make it an S7. S7 Unforgiven is going to be the equivalent. Blue block, 70% of a red block, 30 red remaining. Plus Crimson was sapped. Back that out. So we got to take half of that damage as well. Rebuild the red block. So red block is full. Blue block is gone, red block stays. 4 red blocks. Kel is also sapped. So she'll get half rage. 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Kel Scold to Crimson. Maximon to the wall. Thrill Smoke. And Dragonstorm. She does get a bonus to the damage because it is Maximon. Specialty Grenade, and she has a Bronze Star. It hits. Maximon's going to be minus 15 for Vox. 8, 9. We'll start with the Scold. Scold's going to give Kel an absorption. Is going to light Watchtower number 9. Give Kel a 9 award. And now we're going to cut the, we'll take Crimson down to 80 and cut the rage in half. So it's F5 Maximon. Blue block. 15% of a blue block. I got 85 blue remaining. $18 seconds, Ron. Ron is sapped as well. Mythic Gideon. That'll make Gideon a minus 58. Going to move to his DZ. Torment over to the Cardinal. Hendrick's going to prevent the Elmo. Gideon's good. Movement's good. Torment's good. Pet score's good. Elmo is no good. "16 seconds justice." Easily beats the timer. Justice, red blaze to the straw man. H9 Maximon, going to sap Dr. Die. Half rage. It hits. Mirror's starting to get their rhythm now. -15 for the Maximon. Red Blaze going to light straw man number 6. Justice. With a torch award. 9, 10, 11, plus Thraxis, S14 for Justice. Blue block, blue block, and a red block. I have no idea how he has a prevention. He's a cyborg. JJ, how does Hendricks have a prevention? No, cyborgs don't. Do you have another prevention on your team? No, they get the pet, they get a legend, but they don't have a class. All right, so the Watchtower hits. So go back, we're going to light the Watchtower for Ron, and we're going to give him the Elmo. Dr. Die, we're going to cap Needle. So after triggers and Dr. Die, that's 4 needles for Vox. 20-second timer, Dr. Die. Beats the timer. She does have half rage. Mythic Gideon with pet score. That is a S15. And it hits. S15, Grizzly with mass destruction. Red block, and red block for Dr. Oh, she is sapped. Rage in half, Dr. Die. Red block, red block. JJ, you're up. 20 seconds. Timer's up. Nerf timer is up. Cyclone to move Chad's Torment to Poison Arrow. Vines to Ron, Gas Blast to Ron. It hits. All right, she did not DZ Portal. So JJ has to get in range, which is here, to throw the grenade at Ron. Vines are good. Gas Blast is good. They both go to the no zone. And that is time. Time, everybody. The final move, final needle, does not cap. No halos, no awards, and no final blessings. So start out. Each team had 4 blessings. Start out with Team Mirror. We'll take down the rest of their wall. Those 3 blocks will go down, then we'll rebuild it. And it will take down a black block. So Team Mirror, 2 full walls and a black block. Let's go over to Vox. Same thing, except they had 2 red. Let's go ahead and rebuild it. And it will take down 2 blocks. All right. Give me 5 minutes, everybody. Great game. Congratulate each other. Got to shake the rust off. There was some opportunity here, but it had some really good moves, and it had, like some matches do, had some head scratchers. But we'll be right back. We'll figure out who got the win tonight. Julia, make sure Ron also gets a spyglass. I don't think I announced it, but he did get a spyglass. All right, everybody, we are back and we do have a winner for all of you guys tonight. This was interesting because had we gotten, this is why you always want to play fast. Had we gotten through those last two rounds, Mir would have gotten Strawman, Mir would have gotten the Temple. So you get the idea of getting that extra round and there's points. So let me give you the breakdown. We'll start out with the flags. Flags, 750 Vox, 450 Mir, 300 point Vox advantage. Walls, almost even. Vox 615, Mir 605. That gives Vox 310 point lead. Strawman, though. Strawman 75 for Mir, but we didn't get to the end of the round. That would have been another 100 points right there with those straw men. But Mir 75 to 0 cuts into the lead, puts Vox up a little bit over 200. Mind, Body, and Soul. Vox 200 points. That raises their lead even more. Get to Kangs. 118 for Mir, 292 Vox. Raises it even more. Kang game is super, super important. Mir did not have a strong Kang game tonight. But get to the Needles. Needle, super close, but because we unlocked those needles in round 6, 400 points for Vox, 300 for Mir. Mir started to make a comeback here, though. Siege and Occupy, 100 points. Vox got none. Watchtower, Mir, 325. They got all of them. Vox, 125. Go to DZ, Mir 75, Vox 50. Timers, Mir a little bit slower tonight, minus 50, Vox minus 30. At the end of the extras, Vox with a pretty strong lead there, 2402 to 1998. But we still have PCP and the extras. PCP, Mir, Gold Bar, Cannonball, Torch Award, 9 award, and 100 points PCPDZ to JJ, and a 25-point bronze award. That's 275. Go to the other side. We got Vox, Spyglass, White Flag, Gold Bar, Feather, Cannonball, 2 tires, a Wave award. And they got 50 points because Trigger and Ron split 25 each. That gave them 275. So PCP was 275, 275. Could Mir do enough in the extras? Well, they had 3 Milos, 3 Elmos, but that was it. No legendaries, no extra bonus points. But they did have a minus 43 Mythic Gideon, a minus 58 Mythic Gideon, and a minus 43 Mythic Gideon. Ended up giving them minus 69 in extras. Go over to Vox. 2 Dark Bosses, Chromica, 4 Milos, Elmo, and they had a bonus pet score, but they did have a minus 38 Colossal Gideon, and 3 Maximons hit them. But they still had a positive 72. Overall tonight, Vox, super strong at home, 27-49, Mir, 22-04, about a 500-point game. But as I said, remember, Mir could have gotten a Temple. Mir also could have gotten a Strawman, and maybe they even could have lit a couple more Strawmen. So you never know what would have happened if we'd got those last 2 moves in with no prevention. So Team Vox expanding their record. Mir, as we said, getting it back together. The planning's getting there. They got to learn their legendaries. They got to learn their chemistry, and they'll be on the board soon. But Vox is right there behind Team Arc, chasing them, and solidly in second place. And we got Sly and Arc on Wednesday night. Have a good night, everybody. We finished before 11 o'clock yet again. And you know what? More important than anything else, everybody had a good time playing tonight, and that really is what it's all about. The wins will come for sure. We're going to do bounty fishing tomorrow night. Make sure you message me to get in fish chat tomorrow. I will see everybody tomorrow night. Have a good one, everybody. Peace.